So Logan is coming out it's coming out really soon, and I'm not all caught up on the X-Men movies, which is a huge shock because I am a superhero nerd. So I decided that it was a good idea to watch Days of Future Past, which is the next one in the series that I hadn't seen, so I can catch up in time, because we only got 2 weeks. I had heard a lot about this movie, particularly that it was really good. I had heard extremely positive things about this movie. Most people say it's either the best or the second best in the franchise. It's contested with X-Men 2, which up to this point was my favorite X-Men movie. Maybe it still is. You won't know yet. And then I also heard that the Quicksilver scene was phenomenal. So those were the expectations that I had going in. So was it worth the hype? Yeah. The Quicksilver scene I had seen a part of before, but I had kind of thought that I had seen the whole thing. But that wasn't the case. It's much longer in the actual movie than the few snippets here and there that I saw. I saw him with the coffee thing. But the whole sequence was mind-blowingly good. That was really cool. In the 15 minutes that he was in the movie, they nailed Quicksilver so much better than in Avengers Age of Ultron, which I think is why they killed him off in that movie. Spoiler alert. I was also expecting a lot more Wolverine stuff, since the movie is kind of focused on him in terms of he's the one going into the past, so he's like the main focus, but he's not the main focus, which wasn't a bad thing. It was just different than what I was expecting. Because Wolverine's my favorite of the X-Men, so I was just expecting a lot more of him than there actually was. I mean, he was there a lot, but it didn't delve into his character as much as I had thought that it would, which was fine. Obviously, what they were going for was a more broad view of all the X-Men, which I thought they pulled off really well. There was some strong character development for Xavier, for Magneto, for Mystique, for Beast. All 4 of those were handled really well, really strong characters. And there were stakes that I cared about. The climax of the movie, I was like, oh, I was gripped. I was in it. It was a really well-made movie, really great portrayal of the X-Men, and I will definitely agree that it is among the best in the franchise, which is really good because they've done really good things with the X-Men in the franchise that started way back in like 2001, 2002, like so long ago, and the fact that it's still able to go strong today with the same actors playing the same characters with additions, it's really cool. If you haven't seen it yet, I would definitely recommend you do that, especially if you're a fan of the X-Men franchise or of superheroes in general. It's a really good superhero movie. Mind-blowingly good? No. There was no, like, groundbreaking thing, except the Quicksilver scene. That was great. But that's just one moment in an enormous movie that was enormous, and it was pretty consistently good throughout. There wasn't any part that really stood out to me as like, oh, this part I don't like this part. There was no real part like that for me. It was pretty consistently good all throughout, with spikes of like the Quicksilver scene, the climax. So yeah, and I watched the Rogue cut because there's just more footage, and I can see why they took that out of the movie. It wasn't necessary. I enjoyed it, but it wasn't necessary. If I had to pick a sequence that was the low point, it would probably be that, which is why they cut it out during the theatrical release, which was smart of them. So I would say it's definitely worth seeing. I don't know that it's worth the hype of being one of like the best superhero movies that came out that year. Actually, I don't know what other superhero movies came out that year, so it might be. But it's nothing groundbreaking. So yeah. I'm glad I saw it. I'm looking forward to seeing X-Men Apocalypse in the 2 weeks before Logan comes out. And I'm looking forward to seeing Logan because damn does that look good. Damn does that look good. Let me know what your favorite superhero movie is, or what you think of the X-Men franchise if you're a fan of superhero movies. Alright. Yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good week.
First thing that I'd like to do